Hello everyone, my name is Divya Bhatia. Today I am here to represent demo on the topic coordinate geometry. Okay, students, I just want to tell you one thing before starting this topic. Whenever we study about geometry, basically we understand points, line, line segment, ray, and some other diagrams. Okay, so basically when we will understand about the term geometry, we understand all these things. But in this geometry, we will understand this geometry with the help of algebra. Coordinate geometry we will understand with the help of algebra. So that's why we can say that this is one of the special kind of geometry. Okay, so we can define this geometry. It is one branch of geometry in which we can use algebra or we can solve all the geometric equations through the algebra. Okay, clear to all of you? Now students, we are going to see one of the most important topic and most basic topic of this thing, representation of real number. Representation of real number on straight line. On straight line. So for that, what we have to do, students, for that we will draw one straight line. Okay, here you can see I have drawn one straight line. Now what we can do, we have to represent the real numbers. You all know that what are the real numbers? Real numbers are from 0 to infinity. All the numbers we can say that these are the real numbers. Negative numbers are also called the real numbers. Okay, so what now we have to do? In this line, we will break this line by O. Okay, this is one of the center point. I have divided this line into two parts by this O point. Okay, and this point is known as origin. Okay, this is the one part and this is the another part. Okay, so this right part is the positive part and this left part is the negative part. Okay, so whatever all the real numbers which I will write here, like 1, like 2, like 3, like 4, like 5, like 6, like 7. Okay, so these are the positive real numbers, and here -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and so on. Okay, clear to all of you? Clear to all of you? Okay, so we have seen here by one line, when I have divided this line by this O or by this origin, this part is divided into two parts. One part is positive part and the another part is negative part. Whenever we have to find the positive value, positive real value, so we will go in this direction. Whenever we have to find negative value, so we will go in negative direction. It means in left direction. Okay, clear to all of you? So this is a representation on the real line. This is a representation of a real number on straight line. Okay, so in this manner we find out the values of the real numbers. Okay, clear to all of you? Now another topic we will see, that is Cartesian coordinate system. Cartesian coordinate system. Cartesian coordinate system. Now for again understanding this topic, I have to draw one more diagram that I am going to draw here. Okay. Now what I have done here, student, now we are going to see here Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, this topic we are going to understand. For this topic I have drawn here one diagram. Here you can see I have drawn here two mutually perpendicular lines. I have drawn here. This is and this is these two mutually perpendicular line. Okay, you can see x dash o x and y dash o y. Okay, these are the two mutually perpendicular line. Now what I have to do in this thing, this is a point P. Okay, this is a point P and these are the coordinates. Okay, x and y are the coordinates of these point P, and in this thing we have to find out the value of x and y for point P. Okay, so how we can find out? How we can find out the value of x and y for point P? Yes, very good. See here, this is a rectangular box. If you will see this picture, so by through this rectangular box, we can determine the value of x and y coordinate for point P. We can determine easily. Okay. Now what we have to do, students? As you can see here, x and y are the points for P. Okay, so we can also say that this is a x-axis and this is a y-axis. Okay, this is a x-axis and this is a y-axis. X coordinate are also called, what we call them as visca. Okay, what we call them? Okay. This we also call for x-axis coordinate, and for y-axis coordinates we call them ordinate. Ordinate. Okay, so we call x-axis as visca and y-axis ordinate. Okay, clear to all of you? Whenever we have to find out the value of x and y, we have to move towards the x-axis and we have to move towards the y-axis. So x is the perpendicular length of y and y is the perpendicular length of x. Okay, so we can say that, students, this is a origin point and this will be having 0, 0. Okay, for x and y, both axes coordinates will be 0, 0 for origin. Okay, whenever we will find out the coordinate for the x-axis, so the value will be like that. Only x-axis coordinate we will write here and y-axis coordinate will always be 0. Okay, and whenever we have to find the y-axis coordinate, to y, x will be 0 and y should be having any real number. Okay, so in this manner we can find out the value of x and y, and whenever we will find out the visca and coordinate, this will call the Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, these coordinates we can also say that Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, clear to all of you? Yes, so by through the sign we can find out. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you. You will like it. Thank you.